Do you want to know how to perform your Saab 9.3 air filter replacement? It's really easy, so come with me, let me show you how it's done. It's a petrol, but the diesel is very similar, so I shall describe both to you and show some pictures of the diesel layout as we go through. This is another one of those jobs that garages can make a mint on. This job will literally take you 10 minutes. It's really easy and you can save garage fees by doing it yourself. With a flat blade screwdriver or a 7mm socket, undo the Jubilee clip that holds the air intake pipe to the airbox and disconnects the air intake pipe. With a T25 Torx screwdriver or a Torx bit on a ratchet, undo the 5 screws around the box lid. On the diesel, the air intake pipe comes off the top of the airbox lid and down to the front of the engine, not the back of the engine like on this petrol. And the mass airflow sensor is up here, but you disconnect the mass airflow sensor from the lid in much the same way as I just did here. The diesel also has T25 Torx screws in exactly the same way as this has. The lid of the airbox has 2 captive hinges. So lift the lid on the hinges. Now on the petrol, there should be enough slack on the mass airflow sensor harness to lift this up far enough to get the filter out. Alternatively, you can disconnect the mass airflow sensor and then you can remove the lid completely. The last time I cleaned this filter was around 50,000 miles ago, and you can see now that it's about time it was cleaned again. I'll show you how to clean these filters in another video. I recommend that you give the inside of the bottom half of the air filter box a hoovering out. Alternatively, lift the box out and then you can give it a brush or a shake out. Whilst you've got it disconnected from the air pipe, take your mass airflow sensor out and give it a quick clean. I use brake cleaner. The reason I use brake cleaner is because it leaves no residue, it dries very quickly. You could use a contact cleaner, but it's essential to make sure that your contact cleaner that you use leaves no residue. Not all contact cleaners leave no residue. Some contain oils and corrosion inhibitors for the contacts. When you drop your new filter into the bottom half of the airbox, make sure you've got it seated down correctly and squarely all the way around. Filters that have got a bent corner or are in some other way not properly seated allow air leaks past the filter. That allows dirty air to flow through the mass airflow sensor, and that's probably the single most common cause of mass airflow sensor problems. Hook the hinges back in. Don't forget to reconnect your mass airflow sensor. Reconnect your air inlet pipe to the turbo and tighten up the Jubilee clip. And that's it. Job's a good one.